Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Harris. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. And he lobs it deep down the middle. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Handoff to the single back. They can't slow him down. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. They have to settle for 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start to this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Scanning the field, it's Harris. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the runner takes off to his right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made, a lot of space now. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And now the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking right. This one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
2nd down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Harris. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Pitt 7, Virginia Tech 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Tight end goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your literal slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Single back, takes the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the 1st down marker.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Back to pass. It's Harris. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that at...
Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Harris. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. The Hokies trying to cash in here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Hit getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep, begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. He's going to hand this off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they run a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks to the left, pass caught. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you... defense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Harris. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
The Hokies will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Panthers will crank up the tempo.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's looking to scramble. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 21, Pitt 10.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. This is caught. It could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Just a small gain. Look at it, second.
The game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Powerful run. Nobody can bring him down. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back. It's Harris. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Ball handed off. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. Hit. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line.
Takes it in.
To be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll hand it off. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
The Panthers offense is back out on the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. The linebacker's shifting around now. Handoff to the back. Will he score here? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown hit. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the offense will just take a knee. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.